Hi, I'm Dwayne Fish, principal at Arlington High School, and I'm here to talk with you today a little bit about the schedule that'll be coming out for high school students for Distance Learning 2.0. One of the first things that I want to do, though, is to alleviate any fear that our parents may have about what distance learning is going to look like at the high school level. It is going to look entirely different than it did in the spring. Back in the spring, you have to remember, that was an emergency closure where we had 1 week to scramble to get everything together, and we put together the best distance learning we possibly could under the circumstances given. Our students continued to learn, but we also learned a lot from our families and our students and staff about how we could do it better if we had to go back to distance learning again in the next school year. And that's exactly where we find ourselves right now. So one of the things I want to reassure you as well is that we've been working very closely with other secondary schools. So families that have additional children at other levels know that we won't be competing directly for the Wi-Fi at exactly the same times. We've offset our schedules a little bit, but the schedules are very much structured in such a way, that we have class periods each day that students are required to be at. The high school level is going to be block schedules, 80-minute periods. I will show you more about that in just a moment, but I again want to reassure you that Distance Learning 2.0 is a much improved system from 1.0. Okay, so taking a look at the high school level schedule, again, I want to reiterate that we worked very closely with all secondary schools, and I'm speaking on behalf of not just Arlington High School, but also Weston High School. Weston's will be a little bit different as they have a 7-period day, but you can find a copy of that, including their Panther period and when that'll meet, on the landing page, the COVID landing page, and the reopening plan that the district has on the website. The major difference you'll notice between the high school schedule and the middle school schedule is the offset times. Middle school will start their first period or their second period based on the day of the week at 8 a.m. We will not be starting our first period of the day until 9 a.m. At the high school level, between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., your student can receive support from their teachers by making arrangements with their teachers to get the additional support. Additionally, support will be found after school, as you can see in the schedule here, from 2:40 until 3:30 each day. Teachers can set up groups of students who may be struggling on similar concepts. This is where IEP and 504 students could receive additional support. There are so many ways for our students to access support for Distance Learning 2.0. Mondays and Wednesdays are 1-3-5 days, as you can see. The first period starting at 9 a.m. and the last period starting at 1:10 p.m. There's a 10-minute transition between classes, and we have lunch every single day from 11:50 to 12:20. There's an additional time for teachers from 12:20 to 1 o'clock to do social emotional check-ins on kids to see how they're doing, if they notice they've been struggling, things of that nature, for counselors to check in with kids. That is an outreach opportunity for our teachers and staff to reach out to families and kids. Every Friday for Arlington High School, there is a Every Eagle advisory period. Students are required to do a high school and beyond plan, and we will also be doing our Character Strong work every other Friday. So high school and beyond plan and Character Strong just rotate every other Friday. But each Friday is required for attendance. We will be taking attendance every period, every day, and on Fridays our attendance will be taken during advisory. So please make sure that your student is logged in every Friday at 10 a.m. for either Character Strong lessons or their high school and beyond planning work. That, in a nutshell, is our high school schedule.